Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight you're in for a very special treat, because you see, over the past year, I have been filming a documentary on the folklore and the legend of a man named Old Man Dumont. He's believed to be a man of many things, one of strength, one of mystery. So I decided to find out, based on the locals and some experts, all I could about this mythical man. What you're about to see is completely real and unedited. I then went to find out from the good Pete Spoth, the famed expert on Old Man Dumont, about what had happened on his previous expedition.
I was stationed in the Philippines during the war, and I had heard some of the locals talk about him, and I was really adventurous at the time, and I figured, I'll seek him out. Maybe he could teach me something. I was trying to learn everything I could back then, and I had heard that he knew that he had some different skills that I thought might be helpful.
Okay. So you just, based off of that, you went to go find him?
Yeah, it seemed like a little bit of fun. It was kind of a poor idea at the time, I guess. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Well, I was trying to find a translator. The base had gotten all of them, all the locals. So I found this tourist in this nut shop.
I was just shooting some footage just for my own pleasure.
We were looking for, we were just both looking around. And so I found out when he was talking to the cashier, the merchant, that he had spoke the language.
He came up to me and asked me if I could speak the native tongue, and hired me as his translator.
So I asked him if he'd be willing to go on this little adventure with me. I wasn't really detailed with him.
He told me it was Old Man Dumont, but he didn't necessarily tell me the legend, myth, what have you about it. So I was just kind of thinking we were looking just for a relative of sorts, or
But I figured it'd be best, and I kind of sensed that he didn't know about the legend, so he agreed, and we went, and I thought I had planned it out pretty well.
Okay, we're here. Old Man Dumont should be somewhere there, and we have to get through here, crossing the river. Okay? Now...
Wait.
Yeah.
That river?
Yeah.
Are there any crocodiles?
No. They don't even live in this part of the world. You're fine.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
But, apparently not. We were walking through and he got his shins bitten off by a crocodile.
I got bit by a crocodile in my shins. We were crossing a river.
We gotta find him before nightfall.
And I was the last person to get through. I was the last person in the water. And as I was about to get out, a crocodile came and attacked me.
What the fuck?
Bit onto my shin.
Oh my God!
And, it's kind of hazy.
It's a crocodile! The natives fear me! Is there a crocodile in the river?
It didn't seem like it was that bad.
But the next thing I know, I was in a hospital.
I don't know, I'm pretty bad with distance, but I think it was like 400 miles just to get him to a hospital. So, he insisted. I didn't think it was that big a deal.
There's blood!
Oh, I remember the pain.
Get me out! God!
But the events definitely are, I have no recollection.
It really lowered the morale of the whole group. So, especially the sound guy, he took it the hardest.
Pretty rough.
So then, with what seemed to be like a dream team of experts, I decided to pop the question of whether or not they would embark on another expedition to find Old Man Dumont.
Would you ever be willing to set up another team and find out who Old Man
I don't think I'd be
find
doing
out?
it myself, but I'd probably go with my original sound guy. He really wants some closure on that.
If it was under the right circumstances, I'd try it again.
I don't think Kyle Perez would ever want to do it again.
I think I would, because it was a lot of fun.
If you had enough money, he might.
If I'm getting paid to have fun, who can argue with that?
Alright.
You do realize how dangerous he is, though, right?
I believe I got the gist of it. What's the worst that can happen?
He can kill a man with his pinky toe.
Let's put it this way. I don't think someone would be able to kill a man with their pinky.
Pete had to have been exaggerating. It couldn't be that bad, could it?
There's enough muscle in one hand to crush the door of an automobile.
Have you seen Star Wars?
Yes, I have.
You know how Luke Skywalker believes Ben Kenobi to be a hermit?
Yes.
I believe it's like that, but he's not a Jedi Master.
With my dream team assembled, I figured it'd be best to get started right away. So we headed out into the Philippines, where Old Man Dumont was believed to be.
Okay, we've just been given a blessing from the natives, and I'm about to receive that blessing from Pete.
Okay.
If you'll explain.
This is the blood. This is the blood of a crocodile. It's to ward off the attack of a crocodile, as we've experienced before.
That's good enough?
Okay. Yeah,
That's
we should be
pretty good.
fine.
Okay, alright, so we're heading out?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to go this way. Alright, after you. Alright, lead the way. I'd like to thank you all for coming on this expedition again to find Old Man Dumont. I know that he caused you a great deal of trouble.
Well,
through.
it's no mind to you. We got enough talk about trying to find it. It's over with.
So can you explain to our viewers the lack of clothing, if you would? If you stop for a second.
Actually, yes. Ironically, December is the hottest month of the year in the Philippines. So, as you've already felt, it gets pretty goddamn hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's continue. Where are we going?
Well, to be honest, I'm following the map that the natives gave me. So, I mean, you're the expert. If you have any ideas, you can. I appreciate your thoughts.
Alright, we're gonna have to see what this map means.
Okay. Well, we're